My name is Rodrigo Horna and I am from Peru. I am a attorney, graduated from law school in Peru in the year of 2016, and I came to the United States to do my LLM in the legal system, in the US legal system in the year 2018. It's actually funny because I had been 6 months before the beginning of the semester visiting Cincinnati. I have some family relatives here in Cincinnati, and we visited, of course, the law school at UC, and I met Dean Wagner, and I was briefly introduced to some of the most important features and characteristics of the LLM program, and that really awakened interest in me to apply. I think it was extremely positive. Some of my most important points to stress were that LLM students were taking classes with JD students, and I thought that was really a very important thing because you could feel that we were being immersed in the legal system and also what it's like to take classes with other American JD students. I think the LLM class of 2018, that year, was really comprised of a lot of international attorneys, some people from Latin America. I met this Brazilian attorney, other people from Europe, and other people from Asia too. I think it was very positive. We were, for the most part, a very close-knit class. We used to do things together, and I really learned and benefited a lot from getting to know all these people. Also, sharing experiences from back in their legal systems, right, from their home countries. I thought it was really a huge point of comparison and knowledge for me. I think that the starting point for me to compare some of the really great experience that I had with the LLM program at UC Law was that the faculty and the staff with the LLM program were extremely and really tremendously helpful with everything. They were so good at answering emails. They were really great at really meeting you one-on-one in person. They were good at answering questions and everything. And I thought that was a great thing to do, especially considering the more perhaps formalistic model in the civil law learning method. And I thought that was a little bit more intimate and more inviting to students in order to ask questions or reach out to faculty or staff. It's odd. It's different than living back in Peru because I lived and grew up by the beach. But I love Cincinnati, maybe even better than any other city in Ohio. I like it. I love running, so I love that it's hilly, and I think there are always lots of things to do, lots of people to meet, and its community is really active. The legal community in Cincinnati, I should say, is probably really easy to connect with. I think I've done a lot of networking with attorneys in several areas of practice throughout these 2.5 years that I'm in Cincinnati now, and I would say that it's a great city if you're looking for networking and getting to know a lot of people in different areas of practice or even industries. I participated in the spring 2019 legal externship, I believe, and it was with the city of Cincinnati for like about 4 months. I think it was a terrific experience. I was externing there with the employment and labor law department. I was also occasionally supporting the real estate department, and we got to do a lot of fun stuff among others, drafting, researching, and even shadowing depositions, like in arbitration or litigation of employment law related disputes. And I thought it was really interesting, and to me particularly, it was a great way to become introduced to the legal system in practice as opposed to the academic. Yes, the transfer to JD program was really something that I had wanted to do ever since I started the LLM program, precisely because the LLM program guarantees like a great deal of exposure to some of the classes which are also shared by JD students. I realized that that's what I wanted to do, and that was the environment where I wanted to be, and I think that decision really boosted my learning, my career, and I so far think that was the best decision that I've made ever since I came to Cincinnati in terms of my legal and professional path.